Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
And what if you fuck up?
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
I'd be pissed scared I'd get a boner or fucking fart or something.
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
Shut the fuck up, man. You're making me nervous.
Well, here we are in the junk room. A little different live stream tonight. Hopefully you can guys hear me. Let me know in the chat room. I wanted to do something a little different tonight. An audio only, because I might be looking into a podcast. I figured it'd be better just turn off the lights. Got the mellow set down here. It's kind of dark. Don't have the studio lights all on and everything. And we'll just lay back and chill. We'll answer some super chats and might even take some calls from you guys. So Benjamin Martin says you can hear me. So I don't know how long this is going to last. Might be 10 minutes, might be 30 minutes, might be an hour. Hell, we might go all night. Not sure how audio only on YouTube would work, how you guys will like it, but let's just see how it goes. We've got Cody here. You know, I wanted to do a live stream tonight a little earlier, about 9 o'clock was my plan. My damn camera, you know, some of you know I've been having problems with my cord all freaking week, and I went and bought more cords today and it still didn't work. So I come to the conclusion that it's not the cord, it's the USB port on my camera that I haven't even had about 6 months, and no telling, I don't know how to get that fixed. We do have a camera shop in town. I'll take it tomorrow, but I can't live stream with the good camera, so I don't really understand. So I figured, hey, we'll try this audio thing, because I want to do a podcast. I just can't think of, we'll put up on iTunes and Spotify and everything, but I just can't think of anything different. I just don't want to come on and just talk about the same old things. So we'll try this. You turn it into a computer screen. You know how long it took me to find software that will do the audio like this? You think it would be easy. You think there'll be a lot of it, but it's not. It's not. It's a little harder. But hey, without the video camera on, I can sit here and pick my nose and everything. I still got the webcam. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, we're going to try to do junk room at night with my buddy Russ. He's going to come over. We're going to have to use the webcam if I can't get the other camera to work. But we'll see. I'm going to take it to a camera place in the morning. But you know, what's the chances on fixing it right then that day? If that's what's wrong, hopefully it's something that can be fixed. The USB doesn't work, so I can't charge it or hook it to the computer. Charge is okay, because I got a little battery pack. I can put the battery in the battery pack, and that works just fine. It's connecting it to the computer. If I have no way to connect it to the computer, I can't live stream with a good camera. And I really hate those damn shit. And it's a bad time, too, because StreamYard just gave me a week free to do 1080p so I could test it out. Oh, well. Be sure to get Podcasting for Dummies. Said Mega Podtastics here, talking about podcasts. That's a guy that knows a lot about podcasting right there. Mega Podtastic. You know, I did a podcast where I did the Kenner Chronicles there for a while. We did mostly stuff on the Kenner related. And then I started taking audio from the YouTube that wasn't really heavy on images and putting that audio up on podcasts. But I don't know, it's got a lot doing YouTube almost every day, then a podcast. But I think if I can get into a flow, maybe every Friday release a podcast, maybe a bank of them, it might work. But I want to do something different. You know, I don't want to just come on and just talk about the latest movie, the news. I've got some things in my head, but I just want to do something different or more just laid back freestyle like this where it's not really a topic. Someone want to know what kind of computer I got. It's a Sony A6400. Really good, not too expensive. I mean, it's not cheap. Really good camera if you're looking into getting YouTube. John Campia, if you know him, he uses that. He's the one that recommended it because so I've got that. Is like I said, it's not crazy expensive, so it's pretty good. Oh, he's a camera expert, says Benjamin. Maybe he knows why. I plugged every USB I could find into that little hole, and I can't get a charge. What is weird, if I shake the cord, it'll make the camera shuttle. It'll make the camera go off like it's taking a picture. Trek Yards is in the house, too. Trek Yards is the man. If you want to know anything about Star Trek, Trek Yards is the one to check out right there, Trek Yards. I'm going to try something, too, in a little bit. I'm going to put a phone number up so you can call in, kind of like a late night radio show. Not sure how that's going to work. We're going to try it. Trek Yards, I did a call in once before, and I had Trek Yards call in, leave a voice message, but I think I'm going to try to do it live. You look fantastic tonight, don't I? Now you don't have to look at the ugly mug. And I can sit over here and I can scratch every place I want to, take a sip, drink whenever I want to, whatever I want to do. But we're up to 15 people tonight. We are rocking out the house. We got Flash Gibson. Sounds like a comic book character right there if I've ever heard one. Benjamin Martin, of course. I saw Cody. Cody's in that. That's one of my younger viewers. It's always nice to see Cody here. To know there's some younger fans out there that like, the old stuff that's really old to him. I guess, that would be like me in the 80s being into stuff from the 50s and maybe the 60s. But hey, I like that. It doesn't sound like a funky USB connector. I'm going to do a little, well, thank you. If you can, I've been searching all night. And like I said, I plugged it into the wall. It won't charge. I bought about 4 different cords. Computer, it won't recognize it. Nothing. It's just dead. There's a little light. Comes on, doesn't come on or anything. Do you remember me, Junkman? I remember I remember the name and the icon. If there's more I should remember, let me know. Where's the visual, Junkman? It's making me crazy. Tonight is a test audio version of it's just what it says audio up there. Audio tonight is a test only audio to see how it goes, because I might copy these and put them on a podcast if they go well, but I'm not really sure what we're going to do. Like I said, this could be 10 minutes. It could be 20 minutes. It could be all night. Who knows? I'm just bored, and I got tired of getting a headache with that camera. Let me ask you this. Where do people go now? You remember when you used to go to Radio Shack? It's just the 70s. Yes, Trek Yards. It's going. Maybe I need some good radio music. Maybe it's because I watched that movie Talk Radio a couple nights ago. Have y'all seen that Talk Radio with Oliver Stone movie? Great movie. One of my favorites. Probably top 10 favorite movies. No one ever talks about it, but it was on sale on iTunes for $4.99, so I picked it up. So maybe I'm just in the mood to do a radio type show. I don't know, a lot of fun. But yes, Trek Yards, maybe it is the 70s. Mega Pal said he used to work with a guy named Tony Tony Laser. And I always thought he sounded like a Flash Gordon character. That is a good character. Everyone's going to Walmart. Thank you, Cody. Get me back on subject here. And Cody, I can now tell that your Power Ranger is red. But anyway, what was I going to say? Y'all, Flash. Poor name is Flash Johnson. Okay. Cody. Where's everybody go now? At first I went to Best Buy. Okay, I was going to get a cord there, and I said, I've got to make sure it's USB that does data and not just charge, because most stuff in the phone department is just going to charge it. I walked around for 20 to 25 minutes at Best Buy. I put a video up on YouTube. I saw one guy working, and he was like, that's not my area. It was dead. I mean, I saw a tumbleweed come flying by. There was nobody there. So I had to go to Walmart. I already went to Walmart by my house, knew they didn't have the cord I needed. So I had to go to the dangerous one. There's one in my town that you don't go to, especially at night, but I had to go in there really quick and get a cord there. Of course, the cord didn't work, but I started me thinking, where's everybody go now? It used to be Friday night. I would go to Media Play. Of course, Walmart, Target we have here closed down. There's one about 15 miles away in the town over next to me. But Target. But what do you got now? I mean, we used to like every 5 miles there'd be a shopping center with all these kinds of stores in it. Record stores. Yeah, they started to die out, but you had, of course, you got GameStop. It's still around. We used to have Movie Stop. But not Trader Joe's. What's the other one? Borders. Books A Million. That's not a Books A Million here, but the town over we got it. Just everything's spaced out, or everything's just Walmart. Everything that's open is Walmart. Maybe a Best Buy in your town. Remember Circuit City? You could spend hours just going from place to place to place. You go over to Circuit City for a while. Then you run over to Best Buy. And then at Best Buy, you couldn't get any help. You remember walking into Radio Shack? If I walked into Radio Shack, hey, here's my problem. This is what I need for my camera. Boom, that guy would know. Do you need a USB .270 with auto flippulator and a data recorder? He would know everything. FYE, maybe. You know what FYE? Somebody who said that, somebody in the chat missed it, said FYE. You're right, maybe FYE. You know what that stands for? Fuck, you're expensive, because that's what you say when you go into FYE. Phrase, I don't have a Phrase Electric. Dollar General every 3 minutes. Yeah, there's a Dollar General everywhere, or a Dollar Tree. Oh, man. Trackyard said he used to work for Radio Shack back in the day. You had to know what you were doing to really, work at Radio Shack. You wasn't just coming in there to get a paycheck. You had to know your shit. People come in and buy little gadgets to make their own radios. I remember a guy used to do ham radio. I remember I could get, I had a cordless phone in the 80s, and I could broadcast myself over the radio. And I don't think anyone across the street could hear it. But to me, I would just talk into it. Like, I'm on the radio. I felt like I had a powered radio station. FYE sells, they got, FYE's got tons of pop. And Russ will be on the show tomorrow. He is a pop collector. That guy's got so many pops. I'm going to have to ask him what's so special about these pops. Now, I got a few pops. I don't hate them. There is a weird thing where people just really hate pops. I mean, just hate them. Can't look at anything in person anymore. Have to buy online. I hope you like. Yes, you are so right. Just go to. Remember media? Did y'all have Media Play in your town? When the first Media Play I found was about an hour away from me, hour north, and somebody told me, hey, they got Star Wars there. And this was early '90s, where you didn't see Star Wars stuff in the store. And the guy's like, they got Star Wars stuff. So what did I do? I drove an hour by myself. Just because somebody told me they had Star Wars stuff in there. And yes, they did. Now, Cody's probably don't know the good times. He's like, hey, what are you talking? We got a lot to do now. We can get online, look at any store we want to. Well, I mean, there's some advantages to buying online, but like tonight, I needed that cord. I bought 2 from Amazon. They didn't work either. But, I got to get a cord tonight. Where do you go when you need something? My friends always go, what do you go do? What do you go Best Buy for? I was like, because I need something right then. There was nobody. After I put a video up, there was nobody. I went to Walmart, and guess what I saw at Walmart? Freaking cassette tapes. Yeah, cassette tapes at Walmart. I couldn't believe it. Media Play was great. Sorry if I missed some of your chats. I'll try to catch up and send a super chat, make sure I see them. Media Play was great. Got a lot. Yeah, they had figures there too. Laserdisc. I remember Laserdisc was still there. Oh, then I got into. I never was a Laserdisc guy. I never had Laserdisc. I never even knew anybody that had a Laserdisc. I just had VHS. But they had a widescreen section for VHS tapes. Woo! It was the only place at that time. I mean, yes, Suncoast probably had some. But at that time, at least in my town, the only way you could get widescreen, letterbox. Some people call it letterbox. I don't know. There's technically a difference. Same thing to me. Widescreen. And, widescreen. I would buy any movie I could in widescreen format. And a lot of times you couldn't get the same. They have a very small section of the widescreen. They would order it for you, though. That's always good. But, yeah, Media Play had that. It had a toy section. And then, of course, Laserdisc moved out the way. DVDs came in. Oh, can you remember when you first got – remember how awesome that the I can't even talk. You know how awesome DVDs were when they first came out? Does anyone remember that? DVDs when they first came out? I remember. I wasn't just. I didn't get it like day one, or it was probably out a year maybe. It was probably out a while before I got it, but I jumped on board earlier than most people. My buddy Russ, he got one. Started showing me. I remember he had Mallrats, and he was showing me all the extra features, the commentary. I was like, I've got to have this. Trailers. I was always a big fan of trailers. Trailers. I was like, I want to see trailers. I remember I got a VHS box set of a Terminator 2. It was like a Terminator 2 extended cut box set. Came with two two tapes in it. One was just bonus features, had the trailers and TV spots and everything in it. It was freaking awesome. It was freaking awesome. But when I saw that mall rats and the commentary, then I had to get a DVD player. And I remember you could go online. A lot of these websites sold DVDs. I guess they were trying to get people to buy them. They would have these coupon codes. And me and him used to rack up on DVDs dirt cheap. I can remember I got Tin Cup. I love Tin Cup. Anybody seen Tin Cup? I love that movie. I'm not even a sports guy, and I love that movie, Tin Cup. I can remember I got Tin Cup, Lost in Space, a couple other ones. Like, I think it was about free. I had so many coupon offers because they had all these kinds of coupons back then. The message boards was, hey, use this coupon now. Hurry, go. And you get it. They'll send you a DVD. I remember what sucked about the Lost in Space DVD? Man, you had to flip it over. I mean, that's not like a 3.5 hour movie or anything. That's just a normal, hour, almost 2 hours, maybe a little over 2 hour movie. And you had to flip the damn thing over. You remember with DVDs too, also you could flip it over and it'd be full screen, widescreen on the other side. Oh, but that's one thing, I was a guy that really loved widescreen movies. I love DVD because everything was widescreen or letterbox. I mean, I can remember though before that, like in the 80s, my brother would always say, man, widescreen's the way to go. Widescreen, letterbox. Some movie would come on TV and it would be presented in the letterbox. I'm like, nobody wants to see these black bars. It's distracting. I can't watch the movie. That didn't last long. Oh, man. Some people want to know what's up with the audio only. Jenner's in the room here. I'm talking about that. I just keep repeating stuff, but we're trying something different tonight. But yeah. Anyway, my brother and everybody was like, "Gotta see the letterbox." I never really got into it. That's until I bought the Star Wars box set. That's that big box. I did a review on it. It's a big box with a hologram on it. It's got all 3 movies. It's got the making from Star Wars The Jedi. It came with a Lucas book, a book about Lucas. And I remember watching A New Hope. I mean, I saw A New Hope like a million times. Recorded off HBO or bootleg copies. I was watching it over. Like all of you, I could recite everything in my head. It was really great. But then I saw it in Letterboxd. And I can remember seeing, I think it was Return of the Jedi, actually. Return of the Jedi is showing the Death Star scene. And you can see Vader's TIE fighter from the first movie. His TIE fighter with the bit wings and everything. You can see it in Return of the Jedi. And I've never seen that before. Never saw it because I had the pan and scan. So it was awesome. I remember just watching those Star Wars movies again. It felt like I was watching them for the first time, seeing stuff in the backgrounds on the sides that I'd never seen before. And after you see Star Wars and Letterboxd back then, there was no way you were going back to pan and scan movies. There was just no way. No. Oh, okay. Let's hop over here again. Jenner, that's okay. Sorry you got here again. If you just get here, we're just testing out a little podcast. I just thought, hey, let's just do something audio. And if this goes good, we'll do it more. Maybe I'll throw it up on iTunes or something for a podcast. Who knows? But I thought, hey, I won't do all the fancy lights. I'll just turn her on something and just kind of chill out and talk. Kind of go old school here. Hopefully it's more than you watching it. It's, hey, you can put this on, use the computer, play some video games or whatever, and just chill out with it. If there never was a Star Wars, would you be a Star Trek fan, Eskimo Joe? Well, I was never really into, sorry, Captain Foley. I was never really into Star Trek the classic. I watched it growing up sometime. My brother loved it, watched the cartoon, had some of the Mego figures. But I fell in love with Next Generation. I was a little late to the party on Next Generation. It's probably early 90s, 92, 90. I think that's when people really started to get into it. Season 3 started really getting good. Are you farting? No, I'm not. That's part of my chair. But I can if I want to. But anyway, you just don't understand. I watch probably Next Generation almost every night. That's what all my Netflix is. It's just Star Trek. And I need to get into Deep Space Nine. Everyone tells me to watch Deep Space Nine. I've watched like 3 seasons. I can't get into it. I've just got to force myself, but everybody says it's really good. But yeah, I'm a huge Next Generation fan. Man, okay, I've been talking to Captain Foley Trickyards on here about us doing something together to, come on a live stream and maybe, I don't know, maybe rank the seasons of the Star Trek episodes or do something. We need to do something. I need to do more Star Trek stuff. Hey, Junkman, have you ever heard of Chuck Norris Karate Commandos? Of course I have. I think I had one or two of them growing up. Of course I know those. Let's see if there's any more I missed here. Tin Cup is great. I'm glad I'm not the one that enjoys it. I really do like that movie. I've watched that movie 1,000 times. Okay, not 1,000, but I watched it a lot. Here, I just bought a Blu-ray of Nothing But Trailers. Oh, that's interesting right there. I don't even think the Blu-ray pack stuff on them. Like, I don't really buy Blu-rays. I think I only got like 4, and I don't buy any disc stuff. I know Megapod has got a friend that's got like 6 million DVDs. I saw him on YouTube, and I was like, good Lord, he's got like every DVD created. I think if he buys them, if he don't like them or not. But so I was saying, it just seems like the Blu-rays don't pack. Maybe it's a special edition or something like that. But it's with DVDs, when the basic DVD of the movie you got had commentary, trailers, TV spots, making of features. I hated those making of features. Am I the only one that they would load them up with them making of features? It would be okay to watch one time, but it's never something I'm willing to watch over and over again. Trailers, I guess now you can see them on YouTube. TV spots, I guess that's why they don't put them on there as much. But still, to have like TV spots, because they're harder to find. TV spots in good quality on YouTube, that would be awesome. Oh, let's see here. Cinema Sickness, is that his name? I think that's, Megapod. Check out Cinema Sickness if you can. God, I ain't never seen anybody with so many DVDs. Junkman should be my older brother. My brother was 1974. I was 79. Junkman, beat out older kids, show up. Babysit your kids. Okay. I was born in 72. Man, it just hit me the other night. I hadn't even thought about it. I said, man, next year, the big 5-0. I can remember going to Spencer's Gifts at the mall. Was still around. I don't know how Spencer's Gifts is the only place I know where you can go in, you can buy a kid shirt, or you can buy something for your 6-year-old niece, you can buy something for your 50-year-old grandpa, or you can buy a big black 12-inch dildo. Is it the only store where you can do that legally? It's like a pedophile's dream in that store. It's crazy. Let's see, I lost my train of thought again. But we up to 30 people. Not bad being just a test show at midnight here. Hopefully you'll come back tomorrow night to me and Russ's The Junk Room at night. We're going to try it a little earlier. We're going to try it at 9 and see how it goes. Hopefully I'll have my camera working, but I'll probably have to use stupid webcam. Pay me with Empire Strikes Back cards for opening figures. That sounds good right there. I love 70s Forgotten Toys videos you did. I just saw. Oh, thank you. Jenner Custom Toys. Yeah, I did a video on toys I grew up with in the 70s and the 80s. Me and our brother actually started texting. We don't talk toys much. He's not really into that. But we started swapping back. Hey, remember this? Remember that? Remember this? So that was a really fun video to do. There was some things I left off I wish I put on there. But you got to leave some things off for a part 2. A lot of board games on there. A lot of games. It took me forever to figure out the name of that. Laser Attack. Cody said it was a great video. 9 o'clock Eastern time. 9 o'clock Eastern time. Because we used to do it at around midnight. And I just think we're going to do it a little earlier. See how it goes. Because we're getting a lot of good feedback from it. We're getting a lot of good feedback. Maybe Ashley, the missing Ashley, would turn back up. I remember DVD players costing $200. Yeah, I think I paid about $200 for my first DVD player. You're right. I can remember I talked about before. I got Return of the Jedi on VHS for $50. Blue Snaggletooth, hey Junkman, good to not see you, but I rather see. I know probably you guys probably rather see. This ain't something I'm gonna do every time. I just thought this might be a little fun, a little different throwback. Like I said, if you're playing video games or if you're doing something else, you don't have to sit there and watch me. You just put it in the background. Tonight, just Junkman in the background. That's what I should call it, Junkman in your background. That's what I should have done right there. If it wasn't for freaking YouTube rules, I would play some music. I would spin this like an old DJ, man. I would be like the Wolfman Jack of, I don't know, of something. Junkman Con. Let's go to Junkman Con. Did you enjoy the movie Hook? Hook. I went to the movie and saw the movie Hook. That's the last I remember it. I don't remember hating it, but I don't think I liked it because I never cared about seeing it again. Yeah, we get to have a blue snaggletooth. Let's have one. Let's all have a blue snaggletooth. That sounds good. Blue snaggletooth for everyone. I just want to see if I was going to miss. Now, I'm going to try something in a second here. Not sure if it's going to work. If anybody cares, let's put this up right now. In fact, let's make it scroll. How do I make it? I thought I could make it. Let me see. Hold on just a second. Hey, this is live. Anything can happen. There we go. I'm not sure if this is going to work or the audio would pick it up, but we're going to go old school like a radio show. So call now, 478-216-7061. And you could be on the air with a Junkman. Got something silly to say. Now, I put this number on once before, and I was just going to play voice messages, and everybody to call, just being silly. Silly gooses. I got a bunch of silly gooses out there. Y'all crazy. But it was fun. It was fun. There you go, a little audio if you just want to see something. There you go. A blue snaggletooth should be name of a drink. That's right, it should be. That would be a good drink. Man, this guy said, remember DVD players was $500. I don't think I paid that much. I think mine was closer to around the $200 mark. But I wasn't married yet. I think I was about to get ready to get married. Well, was I married? Let's see, 2000. When did I get my DVD player? Shit, I don't know. I don't think I was married yet. I think it was early. I got married in 99. I doubt I was married yet. Oh, man. But I tell you what, you know what the biggest thing besides DVD player electronic is, besides DVD player? TiVo. Man, does anyone remember? Does they still make TiVo? That thing was incredible when I first got it. You know, I saw commercials and I heard about it. I was like, I've got to get this TiVo. My wife, married at the time, she said, is it going to be something else that costs a monthly fee? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Get used to it. Everything I buy has a monthly fee for some reason. I remember I had TiVo hooked up. The first time I realized, what? I went somewhere and came back, and there was something on I wanted to watch, and I could start it over. I've been going all day, but I could start the show over from the beginning. I mean, Cody here probably don't remember when you couldn't run shit. You couldn't pause a TV show. That was you didn't even think of anything like that growing up. How pausing a live television show? Sure, if you had something recorded, but it was crazy, man. TiVo when it first came, I was like, I had to tell everybody, I was like, get this thing. And then the DVRs came popular with satellite and everything. So that killed TiVo, I think. Now, TiVo's probably still around, but it's not like it was. It's kind of like satellite radio. I love satellite radio when I first got it. Who cares now, right? I mean, if you got it, that's cool and everything. If I can do about everything else on the phone, everything on my phone, hook it right to my Bluetooth and do about the same thing. So I never really needed, especially once they got rid of Opie and Anthony, because I loved listening to Opie and Anthony back in the glory days, I guess. Glory days for satellite radio. People's always, they were better before they went to satellite. If you know who Opie and Anthony is. Junkman, do you ever get into RC off-road cars back in the late 80s? Those things were all kind of fun. I had some, I had some generic RC cars. That sounds harsh. It does, man. You couldn't pause your TV. Where was that one at? Yeah. I mean, I was just basic. I didn't really off-road RC. I had some RC. I didn't have anything good. All my RC cars sucked. I'm going to be honest with you. All my RC cars sucked ass. What the freak just happened? Are y'all still there? Looks like I'm hung up. Even with no camera, I'm hung up. Okay, hopefully you're still there. I remember when DVD, what's he say? I remember when DVD played 900. Everybody's going, everybody's competing. Yikes, I'm old. I did an old video. I think it was by Spielberg. I think I did a video on it where he talks in the early 80s how Everything's going to go HD. TVs are going to go wide, and the shows we grew up in the '80s are going to be. They're going to have the black bars, but the top and the bottom they're going to be on the sides, and that's where we're at today. Junkman show Poopadoop. Junkman Poopadoop. Let's see here. Not under 20, sadly, because that's all I can spend. Junkman. Say, remember when a single movie on VH? Yeah, well, like I said, 50. I played 50. Well, I didn't. My grandma played 50s for Raider for Christmas for me. But yeah, they were pretty high up there. That's about the only one I can remember. Before that, we just rented. Am I locking up, you guys? It's locking up over here on me. See, I was trying Firefox app. Browser tonight. Usually I use the Google one. It's all frozen. Is it frozen on my end? It's frozen on me. Is that frozen? Well, you can't tell me if it's frozen on your end. My whole computer is frozen. Shit. My whole computer is frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Y'all there? I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to close down some of these windows, maybe I need to close down some of these windows. Maybe that's what I need to do here. What is going on? This ain't no fun. Y'all, like, I didn't want to come here and watch you do tech stuff. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Right? Why did it just now start to get off? I can't do anything. I can't get any apps. Any apps? Oh, jeez. Let's click this. Get out of here. Oh, well. Maybe you guys can hear me. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. As long as you're cutting out a bit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. There, maybe that's a little better. Browsers. You know, this computer I've got, it's not old. God. Oh, we've got a call. Let's see if we can figure out how to do this. Hold on, caller. See if we can figure out how to do this. Let's go. We have a caller, but I think I hung up on him. The caller. Press Control Alt Delete. I don't have Windows. Now I did. How far do you want me to? Don't get me wrong. Let's see. I got something else popping up. Okay. Let's try this. We got an incoming caller. Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. Although you don't have a radio. Sorry, I'm trying to answer. I got the little spinning wheel. What? Shaking Left Coast graphics in here. I'm going to talk about Left Coast in just a second here. I'm sorry, whoever's calling the show. I'm trying. I got the little spin wheel. And it won't let me click answer. I thought it would go to my phone. I guess this whole thing. Let me close down Safari and reopen it. Gee, everything was running. Yeah, I mean, what's going on? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Everything's locking up. Everything's freezing up for about, it's freezing up, and then it comes back, then it freezes up again. I don't know why. Everything was working just fine. It's not like I'm putting out a lot of video. I mean, hell, it's just audio, so. I thought the Google was going to go to my phone, but I guess not. Oh, shit. Come on. I might have to reboot this thing. Who was that? Oh, that was Jenner calling? Man. Well, we can try it again. I'm just going to close down my Safari and bring it back up and see what maybe I got too much open here. Let's see. I got a podcast open. Why's my podcast open? Hold on. Don't try yet. Let me close this down because I'm getting a lot of lag. Oh, well, he tried anyway. I'm not going to be able to do nothing because I got, you must be way too good looking for the, I am. I said, man, upset these people. Left Coast. Got your package today. I'll probably talk about it tomorrow night, show it off and everything. But I want to preach, man, that's a pretty damn cool little box. Pen's cool too, but let me close down some of these windows I have open or something. Stop. Well, I can't help it. I'll try. Generous. Well, don't. God, why everything's so slow? I don't understand why everything's so slow. Maybe the phone thing's slowing me. Let's close. I do have a lot of shit open for some reason. I don't even know what's open. Why is my podcast open? QuickTime Player. Oh, God. Anyway, Left Coast Graphics sent me this cool box. It looks like an old vintage cardboard, like the AT-AT box, kind of updated with his graphics on it and everything, and some pins. It's very cool. It's very cool. But I'll show that tomorrow when Russ comes over for the stream there. Man, I do got a lot of windows open. Let me close all these windows real quick. Why do I got Final Cut Pro open? I'm not doing any mail. I don't need my mail open. Y'all like, this is the worst podcast or whatever. I don't know what we're doing. Like I said, it's just more of a chill, laid back, and talking. Let's close this down. Boop, 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 boop. I don't need my app store. Why is my app store open? Shit, no wonder I was fucking slowing down. Still better than the Phantom Menace clowns. You might be right about that. I heard they're all at the clown convention in Las Vegas this week. So, you know, they're all talking about Mark Hamill as a cocksucker, I guess. Apparently, that's what they feel about Mark Hamill. I don't know how. I mean, sure, he says weird, bad stuff, or they don't agree with him. It's too hot to open windows. Chris Cadwell, I didn't realize was in here. Do you want to get up early and go toy hunting? Do I want to get up? Good luck finding anything. This is pretty good. I'm getting some work done without having to look at the screen. That was my whole point. I said, well, and I can turn off the lights, and I can sit in the mood. I don't have to worry about looking good for you guys. You know, I can sit here with my hand in my pants if I want to. Phantom Menace all got COVID in Vegas. Wouldn't that be funny? I'll come back with COVID. I was supposed to go to Vegas in 2 weeks, and it canceled. For work, we had a big old conference there. Canceled. All with COVID. I don't know about you. Every time something, me and my son now, every time something doesn't go right or something changes, or just for the fun of it, we say, COVID. Yeah. Like the other day, I was going to a store, and I couldn't find a Mountain Dew. I said, I can't find a Mountain Dew. And now it's like, COVID. That's our answer for everything. I don't know. Just what we do. Junkman, please wash your hands after the stream. I will before I shake anybody. I am not closing my Pornhub windows. Man, I need that up. You never know. Might see some Maryland Chambers. Mark Hamill was great in Corvette Summer. I haven't seen that one in years. He was pretty good in it, though. I can imagine being your co-worker. Yeah, well, my jobs, I really don't have many co-workers I see in person. I've never had an office job. Never had like an office job where I've got to go somewhere. Usually I'm on the road going different places. I always wonder, I was like, man, what if I go to that conference where the whole company comes together? Somebody's going to be like, that's the Junkman. That would be crazy. Okay. I'm going to cut off the call because I don't think I'm going to be able to do the call like I wanted to do. Oh, man, that would have been fun, too. So, come on. There we go, guys. Okay, we're not going to be able to do the call. Sorry, I did have... Close that down. Okay, sorry. Sorry. It would have been a lot of fun if we could have took calls and everything. Man, I feel like Art Bell. Junkman, you know anything about Pokemon cards? No. I remember you said you had some, and I was like, my niece wants to buy some from the 90s, not to collect, just because she has some from the 90s. So I was like, if they're not worth anything, or you just want to get rid of them, let me know. But yeah, I don't know nothing about Pokemon cards. Nothing. I can see you in an office with Junkie written on the door. That would be pretty cool if I had an office. That would be. He doesn't want to talk to me. I tried. My computer doesn't want to talk to you. Left Coast Graphics says, oh, man, someone broke Junkman's antenna. That they did. I think you might be right about that. You notice I'm talking kind of slow because when you say that, I was trying to find my clip, but I can't find it. Can't find my clip. I guess I don't have a... Oh, there we go.
Oh, no. Somebody's busted my antenna.
Cody says he's going to order a t-shirt soon. Thank you, Cody. It means a lot. Helps out the channel. Helps everything better. Helps me buy a new cord. Helps me get my camera fixed. Can you at least share a nice photo of Scarlett Johansson? Sorry, computer's running real slow right now. I keep all those pictures to myself. You know, she does text me some private pictures. I'm not allowed to show those. Maybe one day. I have a shit ton in mint condition, but I have no idea. Yeah, I remember you saying that on Facebook. But like I said, I can't tell what they're worth. Be happy to buy them, but I don't even know what they're worth. I want to rip you off. I got one of your coffee cups. Oh, I haven't seen those. I've seen the mugs. We talking like the travel mug things. I haven't seen those in person. You know. But anyway, let's get. What was I talking about? What was I talking? Okay, we talked about DVDs. Talked about TiVo. But yeah, there's nowhere to go anymore, man. It's just, I was like, man, you spend, you know, hit Toys R Us, hit Target, hit Walmart, hit Best Buy, hit Circuit City, hit Best Buy. I think I said it already. Hit Media Play. Go to the mall. Just walk around the mall. Now you go to the mall, you're like 4 people in there. Oh, the mall freaking sucks, man, don't it? We've got a mall there. Shoot, we got one. They call it a mall, but it's like a big shopping center. It's outside. I was like, ain't got no roof on it. It's not a mall. Man, hey, Junkman, do you ever own Mangalores? Man, that sounds familiar, but I can't think of what that is now. I know the name, but I can't picture it in my head. Hey, Junkman, check out the hot girls of the 80s videos. I checked out the hot girls of the 80s. Oh, I forgot. Man, that's an old video. I did with the hot, like girls from the 80s. Is that what you're talking about? KB Toys? Who mentioned that? Yeah. Garage mentioned that. Yeah, going to KB Toys. Hanging out. Man, KB Toys. Always had great clearance. Some of their stuff was high. And then we had another was like owned by KB's called Toy Liquidators. Anybody have that? Toy Liquidators. It was like where they couldn't sell them at KB, they sold them to Toy Liquidators. It's about the same thing, but sometimes a lot cheaper. Man, he goes, like I said, just nowhere to go now. It just, I don't know, if you live in a huge city, it might be a little different. But if you just average size city, what you got? Walmart? It's about all you get. I don't even know where kids work. And kids, hey, you remember kids? Hey, Cody, you missed this. You missed these days. Kids work at the grocery store and they would bag your groceries and bring them out to the car for you, and you would give them a tip. Now, they do bring you the groceries now on the online order thing. I don't tip them. Why don't we tip those? Does anybody tip Walmart or Kroger or Winn-Dixie or whoever when they bring your groceries out to you if you order them online? But I mean, man, my ex-wife, when we were dating, when we were in high school, she worked at Kroger. She used to make a shitload in tips, man, just taking out groceries to people. Is your buddy there with you? No, I'm by myself. You know, you hear someone else talking, is there a ghost in here or something? But tomorrow night is the buddy show. Me and Russ tomorrow night, 9 a.m. Eastern. 9 a.m. Shit, I ain't going to be up at 9 a.m. 9 p.m. Eastern. Let's see here. Oh, you remember the KB exclusive Wolverine? One of the first exclusives I remember at least trying to track down. Wolverine, he was like green, but you could buy the figure anywhere else, but he wasn't green. I was like, man, that's just trying to rip us off, man. My first job back in the day was a bag boy for a grocery store. 16-year-old, we weren't allowed to take tips. Oh, I think Kroger, or one time I was like, we're not allowed to take tips, but they would tell me anyway, with no way around. And I remember she would get mad because some would tip her a little thin Bible instead of money. Russ is awesome. I will tell you, he'll enjoy that you said that. It's getting Now, he's not really into YouTube stuff. Trying to talk him into getting a YouTube channel. He says thinking about it. Probably about Pops, though. And I don't mean Pops. I'm talking about his dad. I remember the KB exclusive Scarlet Spider. I might just see that one. I took him. I hear Primetime Charlie in the background. I need to get some Prime. We haven't seen old Primetime Charlie in a while. Maybe we'll come back more. I want my first job to do something with toys. I hear you. One of my first jobs was working at Toys R Us. I was like, could not wait. I would go in there and say, y'all hiring? Y'all hiring? Y'all hiring? I worked there about 3 months and they fired my ass. I don't even know why they fired. Well, no, they put me on the damn cash register. I was like, don't put me on the register. I'm not good with numbers. Don't put me on that register. Everybody hired has to work the register. Okay. But I told you not to put me on it. I would always come up short. I would always come up over. And here's the thing. If I came up under, they let me know. Hey, junk team, you are under. You're $65 under. Where's the missing 60? But if I was $100 over, never heard a thing. They never complain about being over. What's Ellie and Todd doing? He's on Vatican. He's taking a Vatican. But yeah, I worked at Toys R Us. I remember they had me cleaning the bathroom floor. That's when I was like, I had enough of this shit. So I wasn't too disappointed when they fired my ass. You know, they fired Jerry Rivers back in 1972. Okay, nobody's going to get that. Nobody's going to get that. Oh, they fired my ass and they fired Jerry Rivers. And they fired some people that I didn't even know. They fired old Sammy. They fired him. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I can remember I had this boss, man. I need to bring this up with Rusty. August Suckaruckus. We still talk about his name. Rusty, only thing you know, we still talk about his name. His name was August Suckaruckus. And I just love to say that. Suckaruckus. August Suckaruckus. Suckaruckus. See? So fun to say. August Suckaruckus. I remember there's one lady that worked at Toys R Us. She did the cash register. She never had a problem. And I swear she was probably about 100 years old. That was probably the oldest lady I ever seen. Cody, this is your first job. That's right. Hanging out in the junk room. Oh, wait. I thought you said Jerry Reed. Normally I'm drunk. I should have said, who doesn't love some Jerry Reed? I want to work for Mattel. Oh, that's a good one. I did a part-time work for Hasbro. I left, actually. They fired me at Toys R Us. They were like, get out of here. You can't come back in here unless you come in here to buy stuff. Fired me. And they said I talk to friends and stuff too much. That's because I would be in the toy collecting area. Somebody would come over there and I would start talking, hey man, yeah, I got Iceman in the back. But I never really I never talked to anybody. I didn't hardly talk to anybody that worked there. I'm always kind of kept to myself at jobs. I never was working. No, I don't know none of these people. There was a buddy that put bicycles in the back together. We used to get around pretty good. They had a manager called Waylon. I liked him. But August Suckaruckus didn't agree with me. Maybe because I was always on the action figure aisle. Always on the action figure aisle. Every song sounded like Jerry Reed when you're drunk. Then Hank when you're really drunk. You are right. Well, hey, that's a good thing, isn't it? Hank, why do you drink? Swollen Knuckles. I never could say that right. Is here? Hello there. How are you? I was a whole bunch of Venom figures that shot the black stuff from Toys R Us dumpster after they got recalled or whatever. I don't even know a Venom that shot black stuff. I don't know about that one. My dad is a Walmart truck driver, and he always goes in and looks for G.I. Joe retros. That's pretty cool. One thing good about the Walmart drivers, they usually just drop it. You know, Coke drivers, they bring it, they have to unload the Cokes, Pepsis, soda. A lot of people have to drop it. Truck drivers love a job where they can just haul it in and drop it. When you really drunk, all sounds like Johnny Cash. Well, nothing bad sound like that either. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, Toys R Us. Okay, fire my ass. They told me not to come back in there unless I was shopping. Probably about 3 months later, I landed a part-time job with Hasbro as a merchandiser. So I had to go back to Toys R Us. It's odd going back to a place that got rid of you. I was like, well, I'm here. And I got in trouble. My second week at Hasbro, got in trouble. My boss, I got in trouble. How do you get in trouble your second week? Almost got fired, in fact. My boss said he had to take up for me because his boss wanted to get rid of me. Apparently, I upset some of the bigwigs at Hasbro. And I was just there second week because I was putting case numbers of what was all in these cases on the internet, on the news group. This had to be 94, 95, probably 94. And I would open a case of, well, Star Wars figures. Was it Star Wars then? So it had to be 95. Yeah, I was working when the new Star Wars came out. So I'd open a case up and like, hey, there's one Princess Leia, there's 2 Han Solos, there's 3 Luke Skywalker, there's 4 Darth Vaders. And I would put it on the news group. And believe me, they checked the news group and they were like, I don't even think I guess I used my real name then. I didn't think I did. But my boss called and said, hey, that's confidential stuff you're putting up on the internet, on the news groups. And they want to get rid of you. But I took up for it. Maybe he just said that. I'm thinking back now that I'm older, he probably just said that. He was taking up for me. But this guy, that guy's was around Hasbro for like 30 years. This was the early 90s, so he's there probably the good days. Hasbro. He was there before Kenner came along. Before they took Kenner, I should say. Old school stories of merchandising. I love it. Oh, I can remember we got these empty boxes that Shadows of the Empire. We had to go into the stores and pull the Shadows of the Empire figures out. But yeah, I love that job. I wanted that job to go full time, and they never would. And in fact, they added another merchandiser, my buddy Russ. Me and him both worked stores together. When I was first, I was like, instead of hiring 2 people, should let me just hire me full time. But they never would, so I had to move on. But I would have loved that job. Great job. I don't know if they still do the merchandising or not. Usually, if you do see one, there's an old lady. But I really like it. I wish it would have went full time. But probably like any other job I've ever had, I ain't had a job out like over 4 years because I get sick of it and I quit or I go somewhere else. I don't know. I know my parents are like, you gotta stay with it. You gotta stay with it. What about your retirement? I was like, well, I'm surprised I've done YouTube this long and hadn't got upset or so I'm bored of it. But yeah, about 2 years in, I'm like, oh, this is starting to be a drag. 3 years in, I'm like, oh, I either go through a layoff, quit, or fired. One of 3 is going to happen within 4 years. I don't think I've been anywhere longer than 4 years. Maybe 4.5 now I think about it. But I also went to work for a merchandising company that was full-time. They handled the books, the movies, and what else did they handle? Books, movies, and music for Walmart. They come in, do the orders for them, keep their CDs in alphabetical order. Books, you had to change the books. Was a pain because you had to change them about every week. You had to rip the covers off, throw the books in the trash, and send the covers back. And this was back when CDs had the jewel case thing on it. You had to unlock all those when you sent them back. Oh my God. It was rough. That job was okay because I was working there right about the time the DVD market hit too, so that was good. And we were kind of on a commission, so that was good. But they just wouldn't leave you alone, which is probably worse now because back then they couldn't GPS everywhere you go. Retail sucks. Donkey ball. Yeah, yeah. It's like I never had a job really where I saw a boss every day. I worked for Coca-Cola, and that was probably the closest thing I got to seeing balls almost every day. But like now, I've got a job now, and I've seen my boss once. Been there since May. Seen her once. Talked to her on her phone, but I've only seen her in person like the second day, and that was it. Haven't seen anyone else. So I like being left alone. Let's see. I've almost been at my job 10 years now. First time ever. Well, that's good, man. I do wish I could stay at a job. I wish like the last job I worked at, I know a guy that was there 30 years. Man, he was telling me what year he started. Like, man, I was just getting out of high school. It just seems so crazy. But it would be cool to stay that long at a place. David Hasselhoff visited our town Toys R Us one time. That is freaking awesome, dude. That is awesome, man. I used to keep the magazines after ripping the covers off. Man. Yeah, my dad used to work for a merchandising company too in the 70s, and he would bring books and books home. But we just threw them away. We ripped the cover. It's odd. Take these good books, nothing wrong with them, rip the cover off, send the cover back. I don't know whether they get credit for it, but you would throw all these books in the trash. They're like, you can't donate this to a library. You can't do something. But no, just rip the covers off. People get so I'll be out there ripping those covers off. People, especially the little old ladies, they come up so mad. Junkie, what do you think of the new He-Man? Well, I did a whole video on the new He-Man cartoon. Won't get into all that right now, but I liked it. Didn't love it. Didn't hate it. I thought it was okay. Just okay. Nothing. I mean, there's some episodes I was like, oh. I miss these days of actually walking down the toy aisle, looking at the Star Wars toys, and my parents wouldn't buy me. Now I can afford anything, but there's nothing there. There is nothing there. I went there. I went to check Walmart tonight, and it was nothing there. I did see the new He-Man stuff, though. I saw He-Man and the new Skeletor from the new show. I was surprised. In fact, I was going to send my buddy Russ a picture of that. So let me send. I saw a pop figure. I sent him as a Hall of Justice. Batman comes with a Hall of Justice. It was pretty awesome. I saw cassette tapes at Walmart today, too. I was like, come on. They still sell cassette tapes? Hold on just a second. They had He-Man and Skell. Okay. Okay. Nothing weird about buttermilk. Old ladies and porn. Yuck. Buttermilk. Buttermilk. Gross. Gross. That new Skella guy. Yeah, they didn't have Skella guy. I seen him a long time ago for the show came out. I wish I got him. What do you like about other retro channels? Trying to get me in trouble? Captain Jack? I'm going to be honest, I really don't watch any other retro channels. You know, I'm doing the retro things. I'm researching, making a video, and I don't really watch any other toy channels. Of course, you know, I know Retro Black. Oh, sorry. I was told I wasn't allowed to mention that name anymore, ever again. Sorry. Spectre Creative. I've done a video with him. He's got some good stuff. Watched a few of his. There's a couple of people that do like the current news stuff. I know them, but I really don't sit around and watch a lot of retro stuff out there. And honestly, a lot of them I do watch are just like, hey, remember this? And they don't really tell you much. They tell you about the toy line, don't get me wrong, but I like a little bit more history of maybe, you know, some things that happened with the toy line, if that makes any sense. Who the hell buys cassette tapes outside of Value Village? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't remember. Michael Fruit, not allowed to say that name. I was told not to say that name. Don't worry, Junkman. Closeout counts and horseshoes. Close counts and horseshoes and hand grenades. That is true. That is true. My career has been 30 years. I've been collecting Star Wars since 2007. It was my midlife crisis selling it now to buy AMC stock. You know, I never was a stock market person. Never cared anything about stocks. But this summer, or last summer, I guess, probably about this time last year, I said, you know, I got an app, and I said, I'm gonna throw a little bit of money. I'm gonna throw a little bit of money, not much. Believe me, not much. Couldn't buy a hot toy with it. I won't say how much, but I'll say it wasn't enough to buy a hot toy. So I said, let me just throw. So I bought AMC because I figured with a virus, you know, movies shut down, that when the movies came back, so I bought AMC, I bought IMAX, should have bought GameStop, but I bought a lot of. I bought like 5 different things. Man, the AMC has really shot up. I should have sold it though. I'll keep thinking. I'm just gonna let it ride. Let it ride. Let's see here. Ass Blaster. I used to listen to Star Wars Action. I used to listen to the Star Wars Action News podcast. Don't know that one. I don't really listen to any. You know, don't really know any good toy podcasts. Wait. I say you did a video with Retro Blessing. Why can't you say their name anymore? Oh my God, Artie Fox, where have you been? Where have you been? Believe me, that guy hates me. I don't hate him. I don't got no. He's a dick. He's a dick to me. He's always been a dick to everybody I know. But and then who's his buddy? Who's the guy from Australia? Not Usual Mike. That's a good guy. It's another guy. But in his comment section, somebody asked him about Junkman, and he's like, "You get banned if you bring up that name in here." I was like, "What the fuck? I don't even know you, dude. I never even talked to you." What a dick. There's a lot of dicks out there. God, something about Analog Toys. Like I said, I don't know nothing about him. I've seen his video. I ain't never watched his video. I know who he is. And I sent him a message, asked him if he wanted to come on and play Jeopardy with us. I said, "You want to play action figure Jeopardy?" He said, "What's Jeopardy?" I said, "You don't know what Jeopardy is. I know you're Australian and shit, but come on. I could go to a whole, ooh. Man, believe me, I hate to bring it up now. I don't want to start no drama. I had it almost recorded. All this. Okay, I'm gonna bite my tongue. Okay, I'm not gonna dig that up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was Analog. I don't know if he was joking or what, but he was like, you bring up that guy on my channel, you get banned. I was like, what the? And if I don't like it, I wouldn't tell somebody they're banned for bringing it up, bringing the name up. That's just crazy. Toy Pulley. Is he the one that does like fixes toys and stuff? I think I watched one of his when I was trying to fix my transporter. But I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I've been watching you a while, Junkman. Love your videos. Love the history you reveal about all the toys. I love digging into the history of it. I like the little things here, things that almost got made, things that didn't. Anyway, how about those sexy Georgia peaches? Oh man, I just see some sexy Georgia peaches at the grocery store earlier. I meant Analog Toys, I guess. That's his army dude. He's that army dude who likes Action Force. I know. I saw Doomcock's face on the clown convention last night. Whoa, he actually showed his face? I don't believe it. I thought they all hated. I thought those Phantom Menace people now hated Doomcock. I can't keep up. I could eat a peach for an hour. Hey, Jenner. Jenner's getting dirty. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. I love some peaches. Peaches the breeches. Peaches. I need to bring back. No one's asked me to bring back Wanda the woke Wookiee. You're probably like, please don't ever do that again. Wanda the woke Wookiee.
Shucky ducky quack quack.
Yep. Shucky ducky is a crack quack. Sucker.
All right, Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant I swallow knickers come? No idea.
I don't know why he hates me. Never talked to him. I just know somebody sent me a screenshot of that. I think he's just friends with you know who. The guy that makes a video about me and just says that other YouTuber. Okay, I know. You see, y'all are trying to trigger me into saying some shit. I know y'all. I know what y'all doing. You can't fool the junk man. I know what y'all up to. Y'all trying to get me in trouble, man. Y'all trying to get me some drama started around here. I thought I had a video. I was looking for a video. I thought I had up. I guess not. I'd like to say my name video. I don't have that on here. Well, dang. Why did I take that down? I need to go through these anyway and clean these up. Oh, well. Fooling the junk. Whatever happened to Turd Ferguson? He was in here the other night. If you're talking about the guy that was in the chat, he was in here Tuesday night, was it? Sorry, but 99% of UK-based toy collectors are total snobs. Oh, there are some toy snobs out there, even in the US. Isn't it worth talking about? Toys should be fun and drama-free. Yeah, you're right about that. But like me and Me and the retro guy, it was beyond toys. I just don't. You gonna talk to me like I'm a dickhead? What's your thoughts on? What's your thoughts on regards a repo? I think everybody knows I don't like repo, but I don't care if you got them. You got them. Recard, hate them. I hate recards. I hate repo. I won't have them in my collection. If I see one, I'll stomp on it. But if you got one in your collection, that's up to you. I don't see the. I don't. It's like I wouldn't have an autographed picture. I wouldn't have a Star Wars poster where some guy down the road put Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher's name on it. I wouldn't. It wouldn't excite me to have any. So. Is this Junkman After Dark? Where's the dancing girls? You're right. No, this is Junkman at night. Are we live? That Junkman never looked better. Ah! You're right about that. I do look good. Hey, Junkman, do you ever watch old Kung Fu movies? Back in the 80s, you know, they did a video about all the karate craze of the 80s. And I used to watch some of them, Kill or Be Killed. Or that one, Kill or Be Killed. And it was Kill and Kill Again, I think. Oh, as I watched, I never really got really into them, but I did watch them here and there. I will agree. Junkman show pop and do. Pop and do. We do be popping over here, man. We do. We want Charlie the transporter. Well, Charlie's primetime Charlie, maybe me and the transporter. Charlie the transporter. Charlie, people like when I put that Charlie car in there. I have to work him into some more videos lately. The only time a grown man should get mad about toys is when he steps on a Lego. That will put you in a bad mood for sure. Dancing Girls tomorrow night. You can put an ad on Craigslist. Oh, maybe that would be good. I might have to try that. Bet we get some good-looking girls from Craigslist. This is live. Anything can happen, and it often does. Crash Test Dummies. Did you get any? No, I think I was out. They came a little late. They came in between that period of I was not buying toys anymore, and I wasn't a collector yet. I was a member of the UK Action Force message board, fam, and they were literally not answering my question. Then when another member asked the same question, they would respond. I've seen that before. I've been in some message boards too where people ask, some basic questions, and they rag on them like hell. Charlie the Transport is the best part of the Junkman. Oh, man, come on. Y'all like that transporter? I got a Lego stuck in my nose as a child once. Gross. Hope it's still not there. Have other collectors reached a level of saturated of toys and people still actually buying collectibles? It looks like everybody, I don't see any slowdown around here. I don't know. I mean, they're still going for crazy prices on eBay. Junkman's accent is one of the best things about it. My accent, all right. Yeah. A lot of people's like, I can't listen to this guy. All right, finally, a super chat. Just putting up with my bullshit. Thank you so much. That means a lot. So what do you get for that? These same old...
Well, from the bottom of my plastic heart, I want to thank you for that super chat. It really means a lot.
That is tempting. I just don't know if I want them to have my address. When are you going to make another video as you take a piss? Soon, I hope. Then that video I talked about, if you remember the channel, I talked about I did a commentary video. The plan was to be taking a shit, to have me sitting there taking a shit. Even then, I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I turned it into, well, I wasn't really taking a piss, as you know. I don't know it's an accent. Well, good. You're about the only one. He got his arm back. He don't lose no arms. Mine don't lose no arms. Don't lose no arms. Oh, there it is.
Someone said something bad about me on the internet.
Somebody says something bad about it. If you can check out the live channel, check out that Junkman Live. I put a lot of clips up from the past shows this week. A lot of best of clips. Some good stuff on there. Check that out. Junkman, you been able to find that Power of the Force Anakin action figure commercial yet? No. No one has. Is it a real commercial? Is it a myth? Did it really happen? The jury's still out. We don't know. Hey, Junkman, update on camera issue. It seems almost certain the USB that's lost on your camera. It's usually not a cheap repair. I'm sure it's not. But hopefully it's cheaper than buying a new camera. That's my only hope. I mean, I'm hoping it's not crazy expensive. If I could just live stream with it, can you? It does hook to HDMI, but I don't think I can live stream through HDMI. Can I? Maybe Benjamin knows. Can I use the HDMI port as a way somehow to get it to my computer? So that's all I need to live stream. I can charge the battery up on its own with my extra battery charger. Left Coast Graphics sitting up. Left Coast Graphics. Thank you so much, man. Let me go over here. Let's give him this one.
Well, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Look who just sent in a super chat supporting the channel. All like a real Sith master.
There you go. You know, I just found it. I'm not complaining. I mean, that's 40 cents, 44 cents. You know, YouTube takes 30% of your super chat. Like you sent in that $1, then YouTube takes 30% of that dollar. And I just found this out. I mean, I don't know if it's true. This is what some people told me. That if you on an iPhone, they take enough. They take 60% of a super chat. So that's fucking crazy if that's true. I don't know why they would take more if you're using an iPhone, though. It don't make any sense. But that's what I heard. Don't shoot the messenger. Ka-ching, ka-ching. OBS. You may be able to capture a HDMI to something. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, you can get with a HDMI plugs into USB, and then I could plug the camera into that HDMI port that goes and stream. But I'm not sure. I couldn't find anything online about that. I had to go buy all that shit, and then I can't. I don't see why not, though. You gave me a Canadian wooden nickel. Well, what do they say? Don't take any Canadian wooden nickels with you. That's what they say. Shit. They're taking that much. We might as well just send you a PayPal or check or something like that. Yeah, I know. But hey, I mean, they do host everything with 30%. Shit, that's crazy. Come on now. I mean, I know they host it, but shit. 30% is just getting crazy. Oh, you know, it's funny you mentioned that. I have thought really seriously about buying an old 80s camera, putting a VHS tape in it, recording a video, transferring it to digital, and for YouTube. Thought it'd be fun. At least do one time. Oh hell, Junkman ASMR. That would be fun. Google wants all that money. They do want all that money. And they know where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? You will get 62 cents American. And I would get a bill. Yeah, that sounds about right. Canadian. You're a Canadian. We got another Canadian in here. Where it was in here. Trick yards. Too bad you don't drink. You and I, my friends, we get along. I can get along with a drink. I don't have to drink with you, but we can get along. Android phones are loaded down. See, Android. Yeah, Android's good with Google, so that's probably why they don't. That's why YouTube goes harder. Oh, smart man right there. Wood is worth a lot, thanks to Sleepy Joe. Everything's going up. I'm not blaming everybody, but they are going up. Does Ask Jeeves have a video channel? Shit, is that still around? I can see 20. Yeah, 10% I can see. 30 is crazy. But what are they going to do? Like, what you going to do? What you going to do? Go over to some other video website channel and get 2 views? They know what they're doing. Michigan reporting in. Hello from Michigan. Okay. I think I got to wrap it in a minute. My throat's starting to hurt, and I'm out of my damn drink. But hopefully y'all don't mind this audio. Maybe that was a lot of fun. I don't know. Y'all might say this is boring as shit. I still think tinkering. We're doing a podcast. I just can't come up with a topic or something different. Tell Gretchen. I don't know who Gretchen is. Was that? Why ain't that showing? Tell Gretchen Whitmore to go jump in a lake for me. I will. Whoever she is, go jump in a lake. Hey, Gretchen. Gretchen Whit. Oh, hold on. Gretchen Whitmore. Paging Gretchen Whitmore. please go to the nearest lake and jump in. There you go. There you go. It was fun. Yeah, like I said, my cousin lives in Atlanta. When I go see her, we can get together and mess with people. I'll bring Carl. That Carl's creepy. That sounds like fun. In fact, man, I got Dragon Con in a couple of weeks. That should be fun. Make me wear a damn mask though a bit. She's the Power Mad governor of Michigan. I think I've heard that name. Only real fans remember the channel was called. That's true. That was a long time ago. And I remember when I changed it, like, why are you Junkman now, man? Why are you Junkman? Oh, man. Now is what people know me as. Junkman just found this video that may do the trick. Well, I don't know if you can send a link here. So email it, junkman@junkmanmerch. Junkman at thatjunkman.com. Because I don't think I'll let you post a link in the chat. It might come up on your end, but it won't come up on Ryan. Let you push me around in a wheelchair and yell at customers. That sounds fun. You know, one time when I was working for Coca-Cola, there was this old lady at the grocery store, and there was some stuff on the top shelf. She couldn't reach it. And there I was. I helped her out, and I reached up there and got it. It's like a 2-liter bottle or something. Pulled it down, and then I can get it my own goddamn self. I was like, God, okay. Like, shit, just trying to help. We've got a super chat from Joe. Joe Dirt sending in a super chat. Let's send him.
Now that's what I call a super chat. You are now Darth Super Chat.
There you go. 14 cents, man. We are cranking up, man. Put them all together, we almost have $1. Yes. You changed your name. Damn, you are a fan. New Year's. I probably wouldn't even remember the year while thinking about it. It was after play Family Feud on the live stream. Yeah, it was New Year's. Day 1, ready to go. Man, you're good. I want Hot Lips. Hot Lips Houlihan? I need an OnlyFans account. Search on YouTube how to make your Sony webcam stepless. Oh, okay. I watched some of those, but they were usually USB related, so I'll try to find that one. How to make your Sony webcam. Yeah. So I've looked at those, but they were all, what is this? Who's texting me? Oh, thanks. That was my email going off. Thank you, Benjamin. Russ wants to know if I picked up the new He-Man figures I saw. I'm just going to tell him they were $25. I ain't paying $25 for no action figures. Just says, thank you, Benjamin. Well, guys, my throat's hurting. It's 1 o'clock in the a.m. tomorrow night. Don't forget Junkman, Junk Room at night, 9 p.m. this time Eastern with my buddy Russ. Hopefully we won't be talking over a webcam, but I got a feeling we will be talking over a webcam. Y'all don't care. Y'all like, who cares? But it bothers me, especially when I pay so much money for a camera. Oh, man. That was back when the good times. Back when a buck was still silver. Back when the country was strong. Back when a joint was a bad place to be. Back when my channel was called Jeff Phillips, if you remember. That does sound familiar, to be honest with you. It does sound familiar. It does. I didn't say I was going to bed. Shit, I got shit to do. Use your damn iPhone, dude. iPhone sucks. If you're trying to stream, quality-wise. I can't set it up like a webcam. That's what I used to do. But you're just basically using your phone, man. That is just a nightmare. Especially when you're trying to play video clips and shit. Me and my buddy want to hear a podcast on the show, Junkman. Me and my buddy want to start a podcast show, Junkman. I think you would like him. Follow, I can't read all that on Instagram. I don't really follow anybody on Instagram. I hardly ever use Instagram. I'll try to remember that. I'm always on Twitter, pissing people off. Back when a hoe was a hoe. That is true. Back when a hoe was a hoe. I guess. I think a hoe's always been hoes, hasn't they? I bet there's nothing wrong with this camera. He's naked with a jar of peanut butter nipple clip. Well, I would do that with the camera on or not. No, wait, that might be you. Good night. Yeah, it probably is you with your Carl puppet right next to you. Bought a beautiful small head Han for a few weeks back. Post office lost it. Got my money back. Really well. Get your money, take that money, and buy you another one, I guess. I miss back when. Twitter is for girls. No, it's not. That's Tumblr, man. Tumblr. I admit Twitter sucks sometimes. But no one can tell me where else I can go that's like that. Where else I can go? I use Instagram. I don't want to put pictures up all the time. I like to tweet out, Ray Skywalker is the best Skywalker ever. And then sit back and read the replies. I can't do that with Instagram. And Instagram, I'll post a picture and I'll get 30 likes, 2 comments. You know how hard it is to find those comments? TikTok's for girls. Yeah, probably. Snapchat. People still use that? The postal service, he's smashing my package. That is a bad postman you got. You better call Newman. Where's the ladies at, Junkman? They ain't nowhere near here. Okay. I'm getting out of here. Guys. I want to thank you for testing this new audio only. Let me know if you hate it. Come back and put in the comments if you hate it. Check out the subscribe to the live channel if you hadn't yet. Got some cool clips up there. Got me getting dissed by Darth Chuku or Darth Chaco, whatever the name was, and some other things. Should be a lot of fun. I think we're going to head on out now, guys. So, just trying to find my outro video. I can't see the chat room right now, but hopefully I'm not missing anything. Thanks, guys. We will be back tomorrow night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time.
Tuesday, the A-Team is gunning to protect high-fashion models.
You kidding me, sucker?
The A-Team. Then the Riptide guys are undercover lifeguards.
Oh, boy.
But they're plunging into deadly waters. And Remington Steele has some hot new clients.
Really?
But will they make Remington lose his grip?
Tuesday.
I'm Audra Lee. See you next time on Kids Beat.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.